Hello my wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you all according to your time and at the time you are seeing this video. My people, wonders they say shall never end for this palace of Ooni of Ife. Hey, my wonderful people, they said Ebony drenched in tears over news that Queen Naomi is to be conferred the title of Olori as Ife. Why is she crying? She is crying because she is more of a traditional person. And she understands what most of these things mean, you know. This title is one of the titles that they said Ebony have been looking for. Ebony have been waiting for Kabiyesi to say, oh yeah, let me confer this title to you. Because it's a very important title in the palace, the bearer of the royal authority. And any olori in the palace that will bear the royal authority, I don't know if you understand fully well what that means. Even there was a time that it was rumored that Kabiyesi gave the title to Ife during the time that they said Ife was making a lot of troubles in the palace, causing all kinds of wahala. But information came back during that time that it was not true, that the olori as Ife have not been given to her. The post she was handling is just the Yoruba staff, and you can imagine the kind of troubles that she was making that particular period, that olori Yoruba staff was under her care. These things are things that are meant for Queen Naomi, but because Queen Naomi is not in the palace, and you know, a king cannot move without all of those things. Just like Kabiyesi now, moving without a wife, because the Olories are not this, they are not that. No, Kabiyesi cannot move without a wife. Even if all the wife leave the palace now, somebody must represent and stand in that gap or that space of being a wife in the palace. So upon that, they said most of the things that Kabiyesi gave to these Oloris wasn't intentional. Wasn't that he wants to give it to them. The reason is because there is importance that that space is filled up. There is an importance of that gap being filled. There is need to make things to work out in that particular area, to be filled up. And upon that, it wasn't easy anyway, but God being on Queen Naomi's side, things have been moving gradually. Do you know that some people in this life, they know the reason well? Yes. The reason why I say some people don't reason well is because, you know, if you follow up all of this information, you will understand that it is very, very simple and short. Yes. You don't need to explain some of these things twice. That Kabiyesi have the right, the authority as the king to make some laws. But these people will always see it that Queen Naomi is their this, Queen Naomi is their that. Yes, they said Kabiyesi have checked throughout all the wives, you know. These are my women, these are my wives. Now, what do I do about this? What do I do about that? And he concluded that these ones are here. Yes, but this particular position I will give to this particular olori. Now, is this supposed to be a problem? Yes. Is this supposed to be a problem? The answer is no. It is not supposed to be a problem at all, because if you understand some things, you will quickly agree with me that Kabiyesi still have the right to say, I confer this to you. I hand over this to you. Take care of this, and let that one take care of that. But why would they always feel, Kabiyesi is again, Kabiyesi is doing this, hey, my correct people, wonders shall never end for this palace of Ooni of Ife. They said Ebony drenched in tears. I say she cried, well, she cried. She never see this kind one before. Yes. Because it's as if she's losing all. And if she loses all, you know what that means. When they are telling you easy, take it easy. Some people, they will not hear. They will like to do that one that their mind he's telling them to do. And at the end, they will see the result of everything that they have done. It's very simple, as simple as that. You know, when you see people who pass through a lot of things, you need to advise yourself. Don't let that kind of situation to befall on you before you will do things right or do things the normal way it should be done. I don't see the reason why Ebony should be still Ebony should be still involved even at this moment in things that concerns Queen Naomi to the point of crying or doing something. Anyway, I wasn't expecting her to feel good because it is a very big minus to her life. It cannot be plus. Yes, because if she had been behaving herself, and if they allowed Queen Naomi to live peacefully in the palace the time they married Queen Naomi, all of these stories, all of these issues couldn't have come up. Yes, it couldn't have come up. There could have been orderliness and everything, as in things could have been well balanced in the palace. But because of the fact that they will not always do the right thing, they will always like Queen Naomi to buy herself, trying to vindicate herself before they will understand that this woman don't really need all of those trouble that they are giving to her. She doesn't need all of those trouble, but they are just doing it because they feel like they are in the position and nothing will make Queen Naomi come back to the palace, and they trusted their jars. But now that their jars have failed them, hello? Yes, it's very simple. Now that their jars have failed them, hello? You know, some of these oloris, they don't understand. And the worst part of it is that as it stands now, Queen Naomi gives authority. Once is something that a wife of a king is supposed to do. Queen Naomi gives authority. Once it is a wife of a king that is supposed, and anything concerning the olori, the authority must come from Queen Naomi. And that is the pain they are passing through, because somebody you never wanted back to the palace, somebody you have said a couple of times over your body, you better make your pie before this person come. That is what it simply means. And see, let me tell you, nothing missing, no, nothing broken. Queen Naomi is back, and the remaining thing is for them now to buy. But anyway, I'm not playing for any of the olori to buy. It's according to what they have been saying, and they swear that they have been swearing that Queen Naomi will not come back. This one will not happen. Now they can now see that most at times, no be as you think am, as God take think am. Yes, most at times. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget they are all alleged and cannot be seen as fact except to verify them. Follow my page and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and always turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I drop a video. Thank you very much. I love you. Bye.